Okay guys, if you've watched the other two videos that I've put together, you've noticed that we have tilled the fields, we have cultipacked the fields, we've fertilized the fields, we've disked the fields, we've limed the fields. So now we are ready to plant, finally. I was able to plant the crimson clover the other day, so that field's actually complete. Field number 4 is done. But today we're gonna put in some sweet corn, and if we have enough time, we'll put in some black oil sunflowers. But in today's video, we will be utilizing the 2-row corn planter. I bought this last year to help me put the corn in. It's also really good for beans. It doesn't have plates in it. It simply has an adjustable wheel inside of it that operates from these handles, and you control your depth or your width for whatever seed you're doing by controlling or manipulating this handle. I did use it to plant sunflower seeds last year. Actually, that's what the setting was on, so I'll have to readjust for the corn. But I made sure to grease all the zert fittings on here today. I had to take the 3-point quick hitch off because this is not compatible with that. It doesn't line up. And corn needs to be 1.5 inches into the ground according to this bag. So the easiest way for me to measure that, to get my driving wheels and I don't know what you call that part in the front, the part that cuts the ground and the seeds drop through, that will need to be 1.5 inches below these drive wheels here to the side. So I just took 2x4s and put them under the drive wheels and lowered the unit down and adjusted it accordingly. It might not be an exact science, but it seems to work. So here's my 2 bags of corn. I'm going to put 1 bag in each hopper, and we're going to pull it behind the LX 3310, and which definitely needs a bath soon from all that lime dust. But yeah, today's the day that we get the corn in the ground. So if you've been part of the process so far, this is what we're working up to. And hopefully we can get this in, all of it today, and we'll move on to sunflowers after this. So if you're interested, let's grow together. Okay guys, so what I like to do one more time before I decide to run this down for planter, check it one more time to make sure that the seeds drop, and they're dropping individually like that. Actually that one dropped too, so let me double check. Alright, there's 1 there. One there, okay. So everything's good to go. My plastic's on top of my hopper so my seeds don't bounce out. After a few rows, I'll take them off. That way I can keep an eye on the hopper. But for now, yeah, we're ready to go. So let's start planting. Well, folks, there you go. There's my first blooper. I had forgotten to raise my wheels up on my first 2 passes. So my cutting blades weren't going down far enough for my seeds. Now I've got them up. It's going down 1.5 inches, just like it's supposed to be doing. I'm dropping the seed about every 6 inches on both sides, and it kind of alternates. So yeah, now we're actually planting. Okay guys, corn's been planted. That went well. Now we're going to go to the black oil sunflowers, and I need to put a little bit of seed in each one of the hoppers to go through, just to make sure that the size is comparable for the seeds, just like we did for the corn. So I don't want these overplanting, but I definitely don't want them underplanting either. So we're gonna close the gap because seeds are much smaller here than they are. Let's see what we got. Oh, that looks good. And we're gonna close the gap a little here. Perfect. All right, we are ready to go. I'm gonna finish filling these hoppers up, and we're gonna get these out in the field. And the springtime crops, with the exception of the Goliath sunflowers, will all be in the ground. I have a little bit of imperial clover that I'm gonna plant in the field next to the corn and the sunflowers. I'm just not sure how much open space I'm gonna have, so I'm gonna wait till I put these in first, and then we're gonna go on from there. Looks about even, and looks like we're gonna have a good day of planting. So here we go, and let's get it done.